What's up, YouTube? I'm William Bitter, and this is my channel, Money Thoughts.
Money Thoughts.
So in today's video, we are going to go over 12 key takeaways from Tesla's 2021 fourth quarter earnings call. And I'm going to save one of my favorite takeaways for the last. Key takeaway number 1. Deliveries are up 71% year over year to 309,000. Revenues are up 65% year over year to 17 billion. And EBITDA is up 121% year over year to just over $4 billion. So basically massive growth in deliveries, revenues, and profit margins, all while spending $6.5 billion to build 2 new factories in both Berlin and Austin. And extreme headwinds with the global chip shortage. According to Elon, both Shanghai and Fremont factories are not fully at capacity because of this chip shortage. Imagine like what kind of growth we would see if there wasn't a global chip shortage. It would be nuts. Key takeaway number 2. Structural battery packs and the 4680 cells are both being produced in the new Austin factory. And both factories are expected to start deliveries this quarter. This is huge because these two technologies are meant to drive down the cost of the vehicles. So if we think the profit margins are great now, looking into the future, it's going to be pretty nutso. Key takeaway number 3, Tesla added $1.5 billion to the balance sheet, which now sits at $17.6 billion. Anyway, so these 3 key takeaways, I feel like I had to mention them. Honestly, it's basically what we would normally expect from Tesla, but I had to go over those 3. The rest is a little bit more exciting. Key takeaway number 4, full self-driving went from 2,000 beta testers last quarter to 60,000 beta testers this quarter. This is bonkers. I mean, this is a data flywheel that's just going to increase the rate of improvements of full self-driving beta. It's going to be nuts. And there hasn't been a single accident while using full self-driving beta. Key takeaway number 5, Elon is extremely confident that full self-driving beta will be better than a human by the end of the year. And he's mentioned this before, and he said that this is based on real data and the trend of the real data. Basically, it's like once the amount of interventions gets lower than the amount of human accidents, then we can justify and say that the full self-driving beta is safer than humans. Key takeaway number 6 is Tesla believes that they can continue a 50% growth rate this year just with its current Fremont and Shanghai factories, which is nuts because obviously they're starting deliveries in Austin and Berlin, and these are huge factories. So we're gonna see well over a 50% growth rate. They did mention, however, that it all depends on the global chip shortage. So, but Tesla, out of all the auto manufacturers, is faring the best. I mean, they continue to grow exponentially with these insane headwinds. So, all right, key takeaway number 7. Tesla is focused on growing deliveries of current models over introducing new models. But they are preparing engineering and tooling for the Semi, the Roadster, the Cybertruck, and the Humanoid robot, all of which they believe they will start production by the end of next year. It makes sense that they would focus on just getting the most cars out the door of their current models because they're chip constrained. It makes no sense for them to introduce a new model right now this year because that would just slow their pace of deliveries. All right, key takeaway number 8. Tesla Energy grew 32%, even while Tesla is prioritizing their car business over their energy business. But Elon did mention that eventually when they push into energy, that the growth rate is just going to be insane. All right, key takeaway number 9 is that Tesla plans to announce new factory locations by the end of the year. They're just scoping out like where they would build new factories based on supply chain and logistics. All right, key takeaway number 10. So when asked about HVAC, Tesla said that they will eventually do an HVAC and water heating solution that will be bundled in with the Tesla Solar Roof and the Powerwall. But they said currently they have enough on their plate, but it's the natural order of progression for transitioning the world to sustainable energy based on their prowess with building the heat pump, the super efficient heat pump in the cars, they basically said it should be really easy to do in the home because they're not constrained by weight and space like you are in a vehicle. So that's really cool to hear that they're going to get into that eventually. All right, key takeaway number 11 is that Tesla insurance will be available to around 80% of Tesla's customers by the end of the year. Key takeaway number 12 is that Elon mentioned that the most important product development happening at Tesla right now is the humanoid robot, which has the potential to be larger than Tesla's automotive business. So it's so cool to hear that they're like focusing on this humanoid robot, and that it's, you know, has the potential to be larger than their entire business right now. Everything that Tesla has said they're going to do so far, they've really done a great job. So the fact that they're going to make humanoid robots to help humanity with labor, physical labor, is so, it just blows my mind. And it's so cool to hear that they're focusing on this. I thought it was going to be like 10 years away, but based on some of the comments, it sounds like they might even start producing them by next year. So anyway, so look out for that. So I tried to narrow it down to like what I thought was really interesting. But if there's anything I missed, make sure to comment down below. If I missed anything, definitely shoot me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Tesla, I think they dropped like 11% today. I'm shooting this the day after their earnings call. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Make sure, if you like this kind of content, to like the video, subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful day, guys. All right, peace and love.